Good morning or evening. I am your host, Soul, this Capricornus Andromeda. Or just Soul for convenience sake. What if we just switched up the voice every once in a while? What if we just went a completely different route for show tune? We're doing this overly thespian. What if we went like TV time? Hold on. Like, what do we want for, like a good morning or evening? I am your host, Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. Yeah, what do we drop the what do we drop the thespian accent entirely and just go full ham? The Mr. Beast intro. I'm going to blow up. Sorry. Anyway, how was your night today? It's been going. It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome to my show. I'm everyone's number one rated salesman, 1997. Spammed in G. I am done. Good. Geometry. Oh, that was one of the maths I was good at, probably. Who knows? I'm tired right now, though. I got back from a shitty work, from my shitty job, arguing with shitty education program, and then ending up in the middle of a parking lot. An empty parking lot, or a parking lot with no building attached to it, just a parking lot. Anyway, why don't we hop back in? Why don't we hop right back in? Why is there gear? Oh, that's why. One wrong move and we could have had do again. Or I guess one right move and we could have had do again. Well, now we got that out of the way. Yeah, well, what? Anyway, welcome in Sunfield. How was your night today? Been going? It's a pleasure to see you. I summon new viewers of the power of Amalakaris. Come forth to me, Amalakaris. Anyway, just want to point out this thing before we get started. Chat, I fucking hate you. This thumbnail is taking way more time than I thought it would. I don't want to play this game. I'm going to try my damnedest not to have to rebuy it. It is on my throne. If anyone wants to buy a Steam, if anyone wants to, fund the Solace Capricornus Andromeda channel, both Ko-Fi and Throne are up and running. I just came in. What a chili jam. I fucking hate you guys because I don't want to play this stupid game. I don't want to play this dumb game. Dustin Elysian Tale is the worst. I don't want to play it. But I must. It is an integral part of my history. It's like how we'll eventually play Ori one of these days. Yeah, there's the Ko-Fi and the Throne. Now, we have both. And I updated the Throne, so now it actually works. And I registered as a business, so now Ko-Fi works. Give me money. I will take your money and I will turn it into gambling. Anyway, this is the thumbnail I'm working on it. Be prepared for the speed paint. Because I'm recording this one too. It is pissing me off. This is my number 2. Only pesos, dollar, a pound. There's other things on there. I hooked up all sorts of stuff to it. Let's see, that in the works. Yeah, the dust stream is taking a lot of effort. I downloaded all these stupid audio clips from previous playthroughs. I did a whole bunch of designs of Young Soul for an introduction, like, part of the video. This is way more effort than it's worth to try to do this stupid fucking stream. Send us $500 donation. Shut up. There was a thing I was going to say, and I don't remember. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Blister, how does it feel that Bubsy's getting more attention than Hollow Knight from their developers, from their respective dev teams? Does it feel Bubsy 4D happened before Hollow Knight Silksong? Does it feel fucking Bubsy got another game? I love Bubsy 3D. It's Bubsy 3D. Silksong tomorrow. Yeah, Bubsy today. Bubsy is peak. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's a trilogy of games that failed horribly, and they gave it a sequel. Silksong in 12 hours. No, what's in 12 hours is the announcement that Silksong will have no release date. That Silksong will be put on hiatus for now. It's gonna be what's announced in 12 hours. We're so excited to begin development for Hollow Knight Silksong. Dumbass guy. Yo, Bubsy's back and in action. His voice actor too is a new guy. I forgot who his voice actor is. The new Bubsy guy, but he's like a notable person too. Like he's not like a Hyundai. The demos peak? What, for Bubsy? Hell yeah. Yeah, apparently there's a setting in Bubsy 4D that lets you turn on the tank controls from Bubsy 3D. So looks like that. Well, yeah, because isn't it just like a ROM of Hollow Knight? Didn't they just take Hollow Knight and like you can now play as Luigi? Isn't that basically Silksong? Like the gameplay? You can now play as Luigi version of Hollow Knight. It's been 6 years in a mod. I mean, yeah. At this point, they're in competition with Heartbound for who's gonna release a game. Again, I cannot stress enough. We got Bubsy 4D before this goddamn Hollow Knight game that they took the trailer and release date off Steam for. This fucking game that's never coming out. I have no idea what that is. You will, hold on. Because I know you've seen this. I know you've seen the classic. Everyone knows what Bubsy is, because it's one of the worst games ever made. Everybody knows Bubsy. Everybody knows Bubsy. Damn. He got a sequel. This game got a sequel. And apparently it's good. Is the worst part. Apparently from what people are saying, it's good. Is the worst part. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing could go wrong because we're in an age now where everyone knows how to make a platformer. They could not fuck it up possibly as bad. I don't want to look up Get Hero on Google. I looked up Getoru on Google. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I'm sorry? Is he Argentinian clone? That's kind of what I thought. That's kind of what I thought it was. That's okay. How do we do in between frames? We need to learn. Like in Sub-Bubsy. Like in Subsy. We need to learn. By the way, I think I do have an idea for what we're going to play after dusk, though. Or dust. The stream, the next one after that, I think is going to be Halo 3 ODST. What? Oh, like in Subsy. Bubsy's the main antagonist. Yeah, he's like Gex if Gex was a D-lister. And Gex is like a C-lister. Gex is like a C-list character, but Bubsy's like if you took Gex and then reduced the budget. That should be Krita, because Krita is open source, easy to use. It's open source, easy to use, free, and better than most other options for art platforms. No, better than all other options for art platforms, because apparently Adobe's supposed to be the best, but Adobe sucks ass. Yeah, he doesn't look like he has an ass on his face. I agree. The new Bubsy kind of looks fire though. Like they did the same design philosophy as washed out Banjo-Kazooie from Nuts and Bolts, where like he was like a washed up guy, but they like made it work better, much better than Nuts and Bolts. There's Clip Studio. Well, you realize what you need to use Clip Studio, right? Like is the Bubsy shirt, bitch. I'm not buying the Bubsy shirt. Like, yeah, Clip Studio Paint has a membership. And a premium platform. There's a premium version of Clip Studio Paint on top of the paid version. You have to pay extra for premium. This is disgusting. Oh no, now that I'm reading this, it gets worse. Oh no. How is it this expensive? Why is it so expensive? Why? Why is it that expensive? I don't want that. Oh, I thought my draw line where pen is at that costs money. Yeah, there's literally no... Krita is just the best option. Because it does... It's one of the best options. And it's also free. The only stipulation I could see having with Krita is that it has to be ran on desktop. Like, there's nothing... You can't compete with Krita. There isn't a crappy mobile port? Not of Krita, no. Krita's strictly desktop. There's a crappy mobile port of Adobe. How do I add a frame in between here? Welcome in, Shirley Knott. How has your night today been going? It is a pleasure to see you. You are EP, as am I. That is why I have Bang. I'm doing a thing. I don't know how to add an in-between frame. Remote board is the lowest shit tier of boards. But you can't upload audio to regular Krita. What are you talking about? Shit. He still thinks I'm an adult. Yeah, I have a feeling it's more nuanced than... I am an adult. Just get a new mouse. Get a pen. Get a pen. You could get a pen. But you could get a... I'll put my face all over the microphone. Yeah, but Halo 3 ODST. Because I am definitely going to be getting into Helldivers. Because I always want... Because I wanted an excuse to get into Helldivers. But I didn't really care for the IP. Because I just enjoyed... Yeah, I just enjoy Warhammer. But, yeah, Helldivers, Halo, ODST. So that's why we're playing ODST. Because ODST extraction shooter is the coolest. Oh my god. No. No, this is why you had your one chance to be on the channel. This is why you don't get any more chances. I'm sorry, you watched the entire Sunday what? you don't get to come back. You can like and subscribe, but you're not allowed back after that. One morning. How dare you? What do we need to do for the in-betweens, though? This is where it gets muddled a bit. Much worse. Yeah, wasn't he? Isn't he like a convicted pedo? wasn't he like wasn't he arrested? Who am I thinking of that was like arrested or something? They like lost custody of their kid. Was that? Is this who I'm thinking of? No. He didn't have a kid. Did he have a kid? No, he's not who I'm thinking of, though. Lister, I appreciate you doubling down, but it's not who I'm thinking of. He was arrested for beating his wife. Chili Jam, I appreciate you tripling down, but he was arrested for beating his wife, not arrested for being a pedophile. Scott is Minecraft, that's what I'm thinking of. It was another S. I remembered it being another S. That's what I'm thinking of. Thank you. He lost custody of his kid. And among other things. What did Sunday do? I don't know. Every one of these Minecraft, we talked about it with Do. We were just naming off terrible people like that. Let's see. Well, no, I swear he was like a criminal. All these people are criminals. Every one of these Minecraft people are all criminals. They all did a crime. Jip, isn't that the guy? Isn't that the Swedish guy though, who was part of the dev team for Minecraft, like the original like dev team? Jib. He had fun facts every once in a while. And he didn't do anything bad. Well, he's the one exception. He's yeah, that's his thing though, is that he's the exception. Yeah, I mean, you can say and Stampy. But wasn't every person associated with Stampy arrested for a crime? He's a catalyst, is what he is. He's a catalyst. Every person he ever associated with was also convicted of a felony. Because that was one of the ones I remembered would do, was Ballistic Squid, who was arrested for sexual assault or something. Something or other. Weren't you in a group with weirdos? Yeah. I didn't lead I wasn't in charge though, like Stampy though. I was just there. I was a victim, technically. If you want to get real specific, I was a victim. PewDiePie tornado. Yeah, he said, yeah, all he did was say the M word that one time. And other than that, he's fine. He wasn't really in the Minecraft scene though. He was just in the YouTube bubble. He wasn't in the Minecraft scene. I mean, why don't you come back for the dust stream and you'll figure out. We'll figure out real quick what my history with dust is. Which is involved in the history of Soul. Which is involved in the history of that. So Pokey? Pokey like Pokemon? Pokemon? Not even talking. Look, if it's a kid's genre, look, all I'm saying is the kid policy thing that YouTube's implementing, they could have did it better, but it's on paper a really good idea. We don't need another Elsagate, or another Momo challenge, or another Let's Play Boom, or another any of the other things. On paper, forcing people to use YouTube Kids is a good idea. We don't need slop content. We don't need all this other bullshit. Don't need it. So to quote the great Randy Feltface, fuck off, I'm not for kids. Every big FNAF creator. There are all those people from the 2000s that were fucking... If they didn't leave the space... Then they, yeah, they didn't leave the space, then they're kind of like in the hot water. Yes, you're allowed to say that. It went through. You have me as a mod. Well, I was a minor when I made you a mod, so take that. So take that. Were you probably? I mean, probably. I'm not that old. Like last year. Then there's a non-zero chance. There is a non-zero chance. I'm not that old. And I'd appreciate it if we stopped talking about my age. And we just keep on rolling with it. I'm ambiguous. It's 27, I'm not 27. So am I older than you? Yeah. Yes. I think so. I think you are. I can't imagine you're not. I'm... Look, if we need a definitive gauge, I'm the same age as Do. If we need a definitive. If that's about as definitive as you're going to get out of me. As who? As Do. From the last stream. Yep. Do, from the last stream. From the one we did yesterday. Or not yesterday, but Saturday. Do. Earth to Do. Dubert. Do-tastic. Do-trocity. It's totally like shit. What do you mean it looks like shit? This, I don't know if I'm at Windows 12, but it all kind of looks exactly the same. I don't know if I'm on Windows 12, but it all looks exactly the same. But nothing on my screen has changed. Well, yeah, it's a fucking company. It's a PC company event. What were you expecting? Wait, what, Windows 12? Yes, maybe? I don't know. Well, shit looks exactly the same. It looks exactly the same as 11. I don't know, but 10 stopped getting support. Or 10 is just about to stop getting support. Yeah, I have no updates, so... Whatever. Did Hannah get used to this to me? It looks exactly the same. It's like the Switch 1 versus Switch 2 difference. I'm a little sad the era of themes is gone. I kind of miss themes on stuff. He says he had more AI features? Well, I'm looking at my taskbar right now. The Microsoft Copilot's gone. Copilot's gone, so I don't know about these more AI things. Copilot vanished. Copilot bit the dust. How do I uninstall Copilot? I don't know if you can, but I know there isn't any Copilot for some reason right now. I know my desktop right now is missing Copilot. So, like and subscribe if you want to know how to get rid of Copilot. Did I unpin it from my taskbar? I don't remember doing that. I usually like to keep everything as it is. I don't like changing stuff. Unless it's the PlayStation 4 themes, in which then I'm all over that shit. Which we might have to break out my PlayStation 4. If no one... Because I really don't want to buy Dust again, so we might have to dust off my PlayStation 4 to play Dust and Elysian Tale. Dust is pricey for what it is. They should have to pay me to play it, is the issue. I don't. They should need to pay me to play it, so that I can go play a good game like Helldivers and pay money to them. My Xbox broke. That's what they do. They're programmed to do that. Okay, well, I can't remember every stupid little thing I said live, so, I can't remember every dumb little thing I said live. Welcome in, Ravenna, you show. How was your night today? Pleasure to see you. Did you miss anything? Nope. Nothing at all. It was ancient. I've retired my Series S at this point. My 360, I wish my power brick worked, because my 360 could turn on, and my disc for New Vegas, original New Vegas, is in it. My third copy of Fallout New Vegas is stuck in it. It's an industry like on 1,000. Well, it is not because, well, it's because that's what people are clicking on. It's not like it's botting. That's what people want to see, unfortunately. That is what the current audience wants to see. Which is mostly kids. My Terraria is stuck in it. No, you have a physical copy of Terraria? We need to get it out. You know how unseen physical copies of Terraria is? They used to sell... They used to sell, Wait, is that true? Yeah, because physical copies of Terraria aren't, like, especially if it's the 360 version, that's, like, kind of rare. Because I remember they used to have to sell them with flash drives to be able to hold the game. And I always wanted those Terraria flash drives, because they looked like little pickaxes. Yeah, no, that's kind of... Hold on, let me look up what you're gonna... Let me look up... Physical copy... The 360... Yeah, because the 360 one's old as shit, and it's an indie game. So, like, it's kind of like a... Or I guess it's like $10, but still, $10 for an indie game on the 360. I guess you can get one for... I guess you can get it for $10. But, still... Terraria, it's still a weird find. It's still a weird to have a physical copy of Terraria. With all the old art. And, like, old aesthetic. Okay, I just found this guy on Reddit that owns 12 physical copies of Terraria, each for different systems. Terraria once it was like in the military or something like that. I would believe it. If you want. Fun fact, you can actually watch the Terraria Terraria dev streams. Also, welcome in, Scratcher. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Don't worry, I didn't miss you. I'm just stuck in a Terraria talk because I like Terraria. Actually, I might own the Vita version of Terraria physically, maybe. For the Vita? Yeah, I like having physical stuff though. So I'm all over this Terraria thing. I'm a sucker for physical collections. You should see my Oblivion Collector's Edition. And both my New Vegas picks. I have a version of Fallout New Vegas that was like a one-time release thing. Like, they barely ever did it because it was super unsuccessful. But it was just Xbox, where it worked on every version of Xbox consoles. And it was the same disc that ran it. It was like Sneak King, the Burger King game, where it worked on just every console. Oh, Xbox One Terraria. Damn. This Halo and got Xbox. Anything else I never came close. Xbox great. Which, yeah, we're playing an Xbox arcade game on Friday. We're playing Dust. My original Xbox arcade game, like the one that I played. It's like the game I know from my childhood. But speaking of Halo, I own the physical copy of every Halo game. Don't at me. Except for the first one. I missed my chance at a GameStop like last year to get a physical copy of Halo 1. And I didn't. I'm mad about it. Like the original Halo 1 too. Undertale would run on a Sega CD though. I've seen that shit ran on a 3DS. Fake fan. I have still Halo 2 with the Xbox Live code in it. I still have a copy of Halo 2 with Xbox Live capabilities. Second inside. Oh wait, holy shit, that's hype art. That is some hype ass art. What the fuck? Play with the Xbox One is still the it's still the up-to-date version of the game. Look, it's rare on my Xbox One. You can take off the top and then spin the disk drive. If the Xbox really doesn't work, you can pop off the top and spin the disk drive. So it just pops out. Because that's what I need to do before I move my Xbox again. Is retrieve my shitty copy of New Vegas. Because I have my good copy, I have my shitty copy, and then I have my digital copy, which has the same level of like integrity as a lawnmower. You gotta rev it, you gotta pull cord it as it keeps crashing over and over. God, fuck that game. I hate New Vegas. I just want to own every copy of it. Out of spite. We'll burn them all eventually. Are you advising a lobotomy? You have Uno on your Xbox? No. I don't have Ubisoft's Uno. If I hit my hammer like Chitin did, this disc will survive. It will not. It surely will not. Went to Las Vegas and the whole time I was just hoping for a new Evolve so I could play my favorite game in real life. I'm so sorry it's your favorite game. But also, someone who knows New Vegas, did you see the Fallout 2 trailer, or the Fallout Season 2 trailer? The very canon show, Fallout the show, that's canon to the timeline. As stated by Todd Howard. Which they've been using to canonize endings of the games. Or which games' endings are canon. Because all the games have multiple endings. Where Season 2 takes place in Vegas. Chili Jam, are you following what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Of what problem I might be getting to? With them them making canon endings. Because the second season takes place in Vegas. Because the first season took place in like the Fallout 1-2 areas. When are you posting first animation? Whenever it gets done. See, I would have Infinity Quest. It technically does, because there's Blooming Quest. There's those shitty, awful Blooming Quest nobody likes. And those shitty, awful, randomly generated ass piece of shit dungeons that nobody likes. Well, but it's his games. You know, look, I have been the biggest Bethesda hater since day one. I've been the biggest Bethesda hater, and the world has crucified me for it. But the canon ending for New Vegas is apparently the Legion. Is what I'm getting at here. The cave people apparently win. Apparently win Vegas. The fucking cave people win. I can't with the live action horror movie. It already exists. It's called Zack Snyder, the movie with the owls. Zack Snyder is that movie with the owls. I don't know what that movie's called, but apparently it's the one good Zack Snyder movie. The one with the owls. I just know it's the Zack Snyder movie with the owls, which I have Ori on Steam. I happily rebought Ori. I'll tell you which games I happily didn't rebuy. Happily would rebuy Ori. Any day of the week. I've had that game sitting in my list forever. Which, when I checked my throne to add Dust on there, I forgot about the other 2 games I threw on there. Like, I used to just fuck around with this as I do no one was ever going to look at it. I used to just fuck around with the throne all the time. So the Durarara Japanese only PS Vita games are in there. Hey, viewers, nice. Like and subscribe. And but these stupid ass Durarara visual novels are in there. I almost pre-ordered the Baggage Bride visual novel because it came with like these crazy display for some reason. Fuck, let me see. Fucks an Elysian Tale. I don't know. Do we want to watch the movie trailer today? Or do we want to wait for the actual stream to watch the Elysian Tale movie that was supposed to come out before the game? Because they made the game to fund the movie, but the game is a side story to the movie, like a prequel. Because it's Dust's story. Dust is the name of the main character. It's Dust's story as part of the game. Or Dust's story is part of Elysian Tale. They have a website still. Watch a long stream. Don't worry, the full movie doesn't exist. The developer keeps talking, or the creative head keeps talking about this movie like it does exist, but it was never fucking made beyond the one trailer that is half done. This group will die in one day. It's a peak literature. No, we're gonna play. I'll tell you, Dust and Elysian Tale. We'll play some peak literature. Tell you what. What the fuck? What did I do? Wait, something's gone awry. What have I done? Oh no. What have I done? None of it lines up. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure we'll just keep on rolling through this animation. It'll be fine. I mean, Beans, how's your night today been going? I'm not gonna read what you typed out, but I'll let it live. I'll let it live, Beans. Here, I want to see if the Elysian Tale trailer still even exists. Now that we're on the chatting part of the drawing and chatting stream, I want to know if does this trailer still exist? Before I talk it up a whole bunch. Does it still exist? Oh no. I can't find it. So I have to copy and paste just to spell the words. You can replace it. So can we know Bean's location? Make us a nuclear meltdown. No. But you can try. Hey, look at Devin Mack. I think who could be a voice actor, maybe. Posted voicing outtakes. Because this was his only ever role of... Holy shit, I found someone in a dust fursuit before I found someone... Okay, let's get this on the screen real quick. I found someone in a dust fursuit before I found the game. If it bored you shall bent your boat. Yeah, that's gonna be the key. That's gonna be our code word. So you should voice out a nice Spy Kids movie. I could though. I could be Glamrock Freddy apparently. Post-traumatic boat disorder. PB post-boat traumatic disorder. Was it back up maybe? None of these are it. Maybe I did miss it. Something nicer. I'm glad this is the review. I'm glad this is who's doing the reviews. Infinity Blade, that sure dates that. That sure dates those references. PS4 review. PS4 10 years ago? Jesus Christ, how old is Xbox Live Arcade? Maybe it was back up. Tales of Zillia. I think someone liked that game, probably. I don't know. No one plays Tales games. Are you kidding me? I should not. The yellow thing on my screen. It looks sexual or something. What yellow thing? You're a yellow thing. This game is rated E for everyone. Not even E10 and up like Minecraft. Minecraft was E10 and up. Remember that rating? Oh, launch trailer on the Switch. Ugh. Ugh. Oh shit, no, this is it. I passed it like twice. The PS5 is already 5 years old. Ugh. No. No. And it hasn't gone down in price. It just went back up to $500. Oh, look at it. Oh, do I dare? Let me get my headphones on. Don't worry, the trailer's only 30 seconds, so we can't get audio trademarked. That's why the music was so quiet. Because the soundbar was moved all the way down. Oh, no one told me the music was quiet. Anyway. Get out of here. I don't need you, Captain. I know you're trying to give me something with storytelling instead of something with, with Elysian Tale in the name. Fun fact, this had to be screen recorded from like E3 or some bullshit. Or like hey, Christian, I'm animating a character who's female. What the... Is that wrong to do? No, you do you, but also, why are you asking me? I don't know how to animate. I'm taking an animation break 30 minutes in to watch Dust and Elysian Tale trailer. Also, welcome in, how's your day been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Don't make it too... Well, I mean, we did play Zenless Zone Zero a couple times. I want to talk about weird. Those fuckers went crazy. And that was a lot on YouTube. And in China. I'm not turning down the music for this, by the way. The music stays for this. Dean Dodrill. Gross. Oh. Oh, we can't use that. We can't use that. They didn't tell me they were gonna put Nightcore in this. God, look at it. Look at it. God, look at it. Look at it. I can't look at it. I can't even look at it. Just envision Nightcore. Ah, shit. Just envision Nightcore. So, that's the guy who says that that's the greatest work ever made. Who says that his indie work on that specifically is some of the greatest indie work right up there next to him. He said him and Tober Fox are the inventors of indie. Like, this guy is so up his own ass about this. Yeah, and the best part is, that's how the game looks. The game looks like that. Because they take all the 3D models that were used in that trailer and just put it in the game. And then keep the rest of it as 2D art. So like half the game is CGI, but it's a random half of the game. The main character is 2D, but his weapon is 3D. All of the soldiers are 3D, but their weapons are 2D. The main goddamn antagonist is the same way, where he's 2D and his weapon is 3D. There are CGI helicopters, intermittently, in a 2D game. It looks like shit. And it plays worse. It's a bad game. It's what I keep saying. It's an awful game. It is just a dreadful game. It's this face that more people know Fidget from Dust rather than Sans Undertale. Maybe because if you remember the earlier conversation where we talked about Stampy for a second, Stampy just stole Fidget. That's just Fidget. From the Minecraft skin pack that included Fidget. So if anyone knows Minecraft YouTuber, Stampy whatever, his design and art was Fidget from Dust and Elysian Tale. And the creator of Two Kinds did all the promotional material for Fidget. Or for Dust. Markiplier's evil dark brother, evil twin, evil dark, evil awful brother. This fucking Fidget, yes. Hold on, let me pull up. Chrome, I need you. Because this is back when Microsoft owned Minecraft, and they were using it to promote their Xbox Live Arcade stuff in the skin packs that you could buy. He's trying to make your 3D models blend with the 2D. No. I want CGI helicopter. I want CGI helicopter. It's just way too inconsistent. Yeah, the whole game is like that. The whole game is this awful look. It looks like the whole game exudes an era that the game was released after. The game is so Warrior Cats animation coded, it's not even funny. Like Tumblr ass, Newgrounds. It looks like a Newgrounds thing. It is someone's Warrior Cats map that has CGI models of helicopters in it. And that is the game. It is fascinating. It is fascinating. Fantasy-wise, or helicopter. I don't know. But I do know it is the same model. Here's my favorite screenshot. Hey Jack, can you tell? See if you can mix the 2D and the 3D. It's like 10 times clearer. It's not even funny. It's really funny. And the ground doesn't mesh with the characters either. The ground's like on a weird 3/4 angle. Like a weird 1/4 angle tilt. While the characters are straight. Three-fourths Chris. Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like the weird fucked up perspective from Deltarune. I use style mixing. Yeah, I'm not saying style mixing's bad. I'm just saying that these guys can go suck. These guys can go bite my ass. Because I hate this stupid game. It is hard-coded in the PlayStation version that like an hour-long cutscene crashes in the very last part of the cutscene. It is hard-coded into the game that it shuts off when it hits the end, when it hits the last dialogue of an hour-long cutscene. And because it's from the 2010s. This game came out 2 years before Ori did. Let that sink in. This game came out 2 years before Ori did. And Ori does mix stuff. Ori also has 3D models and 2D assets. Ori 2 definitely has 2D assets and 3D models. The first one, absolutely. First one also has a lot of screenshots of environments made in Blender. But Ori came out 2 years. In 2 years, we have a better Metroidvania. It is a better Metroidvania. It is just better. Ori is just superior. I don't know how to tell you. Which is why we might be playing Ori after. We could be playing Night. I want to play Night in the Woods in the fall again. It's been a few models and a few versions since I've played Night in the Woods. I wish to play it again. Because it's the yearly tradition to play Night in the Woods. I just played it alone last year. Paint the pastel. Me when I use pastel. I want to see if I can find there is a clip out there of me getting to that crash and dust for the first time and just just having a fucking generational crash out. And I'm gonna try to include that clip in the beginning of the next stream. In my highlight reel of asinine. Just me fucking losing it. That stupid ass achievement. Said, bah! No! Gotta go back. I don't want to go back. You make your OC in 3D. Third dimension. Do a 3D reference sheet. Yeah. Pastels are fucking bitch. Yes, I agree. Especially if you don't have the perfect pastels. Because otherwise they stop working in a specific way. Even though it's just a glorified crayon. The adult's crayon. The aristocrat's crayon. Based on a Pokemon. Based on a Pokemon. A pocket monster? A pocket monster? A pocket monster, you say? Based off a bug. Sorry. A bug. Well, mine's based on a lizard. Shit, we need the music up. We need the music up the bird. I am Bug, fear me. I am Bug, destroy our worlds. This is a bush viper. I'm not looking up a bush viper. I swear to God, if it's like a potato bug, was it weird? That's a weird, awful creature. Oh, it's just a snake. Okay. So do you still drink bang? Oh, absolutely. I had to work until I had to stream today, so I still have half a bang left. Oh, I like bush vipers. I know a bush viper now. I didn't remember the name, but I remember it. Bang is the only reason we have this thumbnail that's still in the works. Fun fact, this art already looks better than the entirety of the game. Ugh, tired. Anyway. Give it a bang and throw it at the wall. Shite. Cool, but if you make me a 3D model, can it be super low polygon count? Can we get like N64 soul? N60 soul? N64? I like that one scene. I love Bocce the Rock's anime adaptation so much. It makes me a little sad that I'm only reading the manga. But I do own every volume of Bocce the Rock. Oh, it's not the same. All the visual gags are a little. There's still the boo-womp thing though. they do spell out the word boo-womp. To make sure you know that there is absolutely a boo-womp canon to this scene. Boo-womp is 100% canon. That's really begs me to make it low poly. Why is it because the legs would have more polygons than Star Walker? So what is your face shape? Oblong. My face shape is oblong. Yeah, ignore the perspective of my model. It's just for rigging's convenience sake. But you can do it kind of like... You do it kind of like this. This is how I do it. Very like... I do it very short-nosed wolf adjacent. Because I don't know any of the muzzle design. He's happy. Now he's sad. A front-facing soul, a side-facing soul, and the other side-facing soul? It just... It's a weird, especially with how the horns work. The horns are a little, tight on lock. You need a little luck and magic to make those things work. God, I hope I'm doing this right. Who knows what Sil looks like these days? They changed so much. Hilarious, no? I feel like we've been drawing side profile Soul this whole time. Just can't remember which way the ear scars go on. I always forget. I always mix them up. I always mix up which direction they go. You play Team Fortress 2? No. Absolutely not. Without shadow of a doubt, no. I'm amazed the servers are still up for it, for what it's worth. I don't know. Hordes. You talk about like the Mickey Mouse. Trust me, you don't even want to start with that. Apparently, to make any of those epic Mickey games, the developers had to basically kill themselves to try to get it done. Because of the ears thing. Because the ears had to change directions based on where the camera was looking. Because if you don't know, for every time Mickey Mouse appears on a screen, he has to be in the iconic silhouette. At every angle, at any moment that he is on screen, he has to be making the silhouette. So when they did the game, they had to make the 3D model do the silhouette at any given moment. And that's how they did And so they had to make a separate engine specifically just for the ears. There's another 361 kind of. There's another 360 kind of era. AP. Oh god, that's a high school course, and not even a senior course at that. Though I do remember taking it myself. It piss easy, but I do remember taking it. Mostly because my teacher was a lunatic. Oh, hold on, this is a college level class. I'll tell you what, not a single AP course I ever took was a college level class. Not a single AP course. I dual enrolled back in my heyday, which means I did college courses and as a high school course, or as a high school, it counted as both a college and high school credit because it was a college course. Not a single one of those were as hard as just a regular college course. It was probably easy to make if you just made a 3D model from this model instead of trying to calculate based on, because I'm even having trouble drawing a front-facing sill more than once. That's when they promoted in 9th grade. Yeah, you could have did it. Nah, you could have did it. AP's easier. The county is called. So it doesn't. AP doesn't directly get counted as a college course. That's where the confusion is. Because that's what they tell you it counts. But it technically doesn't. You have to get it appraised by each individual college. Each individual college has its own special preferences that they will approve your AP course, whether they validate AP or not. So, look out for that. So some schools might accept AP, some schools don't. It's a Kansas. It's Arkansas. They'll approve anything. I tell you. I feel like that's when your stomach decides to hurt. What do you mean because your stomach decides to hurt? I tell you what, I was throwing up every day. Medical issue. I tell you what. Yeah, that's what I said. Arkansas. Did I draw shoes on Soul? Why did I draw shoes? Are those shoes? Please, you can't even compete. You know where I was working? You know where I was operating from? I pay my bills. You can't out-redneck me. He said so pronounce words incorrectly. We can add that to the list. What was I saying wrong earlier? I was saying something stupid. What was I saying earlier? It wasn't Arkansas. It was, oh, well... Animalicaris is not a... It's not a proper word, though. Come on. Science words don't count. Because no one can pronounce those. Those are specifically for writing. Welcome in Dread. I was United Haven going. It's a pleasure to see you. You're making progress? Well, we're making superfluous progress. We're doing this because it's a nice topic for a stream, and it brings in the money, eh? Just kidding, it doesn't. But anyway, how's United Haven going? You ready for Dust and Elysian Tale? I certainly am not. And the worst part is the soundtrack slaps so goddamn hard for Dust. Anomalocaris. Anomalocaris. I don't care. Kamala Harris. Aren't these are like break open grenade launchers? Like the Halo Reach one, that was a break open grenade launcher. This is that single barrel. The winds again. The winds of fate. The winds of fate that bind you. I never felt like. Oh. So the issue I'm running into now is that my wrist has really been acting. So what I'm trying to do is trying to buy time to save myself. Wait, like it feels like my wrist is swelling. Break action remote was funny. Oh, because what's the point of what's the point of it? Like, why? Or take a break then. What do you think I'm doing? I'm distracting you so you ignore the fact that I haven't done anything yet. I haven't made progress yet. So I'm distracting you. Yeah, as I was saying, the Dust soundtrack goes so fucking hard. It's just the problem is the game sucks. You know, we'll open a different document. We'll open this one. So there'll be something to look at. We can look at this one for a little bit. Well, let's see if I can find some Skyrim playlists. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to This isn't the one I meant to click on. This is already fucking amazing sounding. Trying to take out the hat. There it goes. It goes so hard. Hyperduck Soundworks only ever made this soundtrack and nothing else. Probably because they couldn't find work after making this awful game. The 8-bit drummer said this was one of the greatest indie soundtracks he's ever heard. I guarantee you he's never played the game. Chat, I'm so dreading that day. I don't want to have to... I lost so much money. Buckshot handgun exist. Really? No, I guess that makes sense. Hands me the shotgun. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean now. But have you also seen those 40mm grenade pistols? Have you seen those? Those are break open single shot handguns that fire grenades. Thank you for repeatedly linking the money links. I got them set up. I want to show them off now. It didn't really work. Nope. But they're funny. It's a weapon that, look, it's a weapon that Battlefield will include. God damn it, I can't even pin it because it's, I can't even pin it because there's a goddamn link in it. There it goes. Yeah, listen to this. Chat. It sounds so good, but it's so bad. It's like Broly. It's like original Broly. Where he looks so cool, but he's so stupid. That movie's awful, but he looks so cool. It sounds so good. Guessing future using the Documentation Tales soundtrack. Yes. Hyperduck Soundworks only ever had one job. And they fucking took the chance. God, there's so many weird trivia facts I know about this game, just because of how long I've been in the zeitgeist of it. There's so many weird trivia facts I know about this game. Like that that one of the earlier boss voice actors disappeared off the internet after this game and came back like 4 months ago to do an ASMR gameplay stream. And that's the only social presence he's ever had. Do they have a Tumblr I could send Anon hate to? They have a Twitter that I sent Anon hate to. Well, not anonymous. It wasn't even anonymous. It was the Soul CH official X account, or Twitter account when it was called Twitter. I sent hate to that. I wonder if they have the Blue Sky. I'm sure Dean Dodrill does. He's Dean Dodrill. He almost made something, probably. Alright, don't look up Dean Dodrill on Blue Sky. That's a mistake. Oh, God. Why was that the first result? Oh, no. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, that's the first result. Because Blue Sky is all just that. That's the only reason people use Blue Sky. There's a Dustin Elysian Tale memes page. Fuck yeah. Follow. They post one meme. They post one meme over and over again. They posted like 4 things and it's the same meme 4 times. It's the same Kingdom Hearts meme 4 times. This is perfect. I've never wanted anything more from a Dustin Elysian Tale meme page. The comedy writes itself. it's worse but gayer. I appreciate the addendum there. It's worse, but also it's gayer. It's fine. Probably more people probably use Tumblr in the modern age than they use Blue Sky, because no one fucking uses Blue Sky. Don't let them gaslight you into thinking Blue Sky is a worthwhile platform. Anyway, we're listening to Ori music now because I can't take it. I can't take this shit no more. Yeah, Blue Sky's such a mess. I'm so pissed I committed to Blue Sky. It's such a piece of shit. Make it worth my time is what I want from Blue Sky. Because I liked the original pitch idea of it being like, of it being just the social media platform made by all of the old Twitter developers. Because Twitter went down the drain, so it's like, oh, just make Twitter but not down the drain, and they made a social media where unironically people are posting "It's Friday, yippee" memes. And that's the most popular content on Blue Sky. Except for Dustin Elysian Tail memes page. It's literally... It's nothing. It's just a picture of the last cutscene, but with more indie characters, and it's just Mew and Kingdom Hearts. It's just an editing in characters from other games. Just stand there in the last cutscene. Which, I mean, it's true, but, like, that's all they post. All of their posts are the same goddamn image. Worm Wednesday and Wrecking Ball. Let's even be the big bugs are still here. Did you specify what the issue was? Because, like, they need to get special equipment for that. That's not something they can just take care of on the average. Especially if they didn't see it. It's good to let them know beforehand. Unless you did, in which case... There is always a chance. There's a chance fucking Dale Gribbles got you by the balls. No, shove them in the washer first. Don't just shove them in the dryer. Because we can do spit them to death. And also, it's on everything else. So you have bed bugs on one thing, you have bed bugs on everything. So if they're still there, then they're still there. Everything one fell swoop. You can block tags on whichever social media you should have. Yeah, instead of blocking good content like Blue Sky, maybe they should learn that you only need to block certain tags. Instead of blocking real content. Like a good Blue Sky homepage. Hey, this woman's making pancakes. That is all. Hindsight is 420. Ha. Lol. Lamau. XD. So random. And on hate to your mutuals. You could do that, I guess. Oh, yeah, shit. Did anyone watch the Kirby Air Riders Direct, by chance? The Nintendo Direct specifically dedicated to the game Kirby Air Riders. Directed by Masahiro Sakurai, where he proved that that modern Kirby exists to him, and that he is not disregarding the entirety of modern Kirby. Which has made me realize that I love Kirby still. Like, Kirby will never get old. I fucking love Kirby. Kirby never gets old. Chat, favorite gun to your head, gun to your head, gun to your family. Favorite Kirby game. Go. What do you mean you never played a Kirby game? Starry Eyes? I don't know which one's worse. I'm kidding. It's a shame that a lot of the good Kirby games are like kind of inaccessible. Like they're on weird platforms. Like GBA has some really good Kirby entries. Same with 3DS. A lot of really powerful entries. Blister, you need to pick up a Kirby game. You need to log on the Nintendo Switch Online and play Superstar. Should I play Kirby Golf or something? Kirby, not only is that real, but apparently it's really good. Not only is it real, but also apparently it's one of the better Super Nintendo games. The Super Nintendo is both that and Superstar. Which Superstar is like the quintessential Sakurai Kirby game. I think it's Sakurai. Is that one still Sakurai? Yes. Oh shit, how far did you get? Up to Kirby Air Ride, I guess, was his last. No, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. That's the good one. I think that's the good one. I don't know, it's one I like. Thank you, add in a language I don't understand the shore. Right. Great. Your Nightmare in Dreamland? Kirby's Adventure? Kirby Superstar? Kirby Superstar Ultra? Where they canonized the anime? Kirby Planet Robot? That is just a one-to-one retelling of Gurren Lagann, but with Kirby characters. And I'm not exaggerating. It's also like the fucking perfect Kirby game. That shit was awesome. It also was just a retelling of Gurren Lagann, but with Kirby characters. Is there a Bible but with Kirby? That might be Star Allies. That is good. I think Star Allies is like challenge mode was quite good. What it brought to the story table, I think, is what's quite good. Yo, what's up? Welcome in, Whisper to Dragon. How was your night today been going today? Pleasure to see you. I am your host, Solace, Capricornus Andromeda, and I demand you like and subscribe for the sake of me and Kirby Lagann. And Kirby Lagann. I demand it. Sorry. Kirby Lagann. Yes. I shit you not, the ending of Kirby Planet Robot is 1-to-1 the ending of Gurren Lagann. Even down to the abilities and stage directions. The Kirby lore still in the voice. Kirby lore is fucking crazy because Sakurai just likes weird 90... Because it's just Sakurai making parodies of fucking mecha anime. Like, as I said, 1-to-1 Gurren Lagann. Down to the stakes, down to the theming, down to the... Planet Robot was fucking crazy. A guy was on-screen electric chaired in Planet Robot. They introduced, like, human-adjacent characters and gave him a fucking electric chair. They executed him on camera. Kirby Robot's fucking wild. Maybe I do need to play this game. Yeah, it's only on the 3DS, so good luck finding it. It was a popular game on the 3DS, so good luck. But it's about the corporation siphoning energy from Kirby's planet after arriving. And they're all slaves of the machine. But the machine ends up being an eldritch abomination. And going in... because they ended up creating a fake god. We've been overhealing. How's your night? The day been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Isn't that today? Which part? The fake god part? The Star Dream part or the other part? What are we talking about? Oh, all of it. Yeah, I do kind of recall real life being Gurren Lagann. God, that game's fucking weird. I love it. And was that the introduction of Galacton? I'm gonna look up my favorite Kirby character, Galactonite. I don't think his only appearance was in Okay, he was in Superstar Ultra first, and then Planet Robot, and that was it. And then Star Allies, and that was it. He's in 3 games, and one of them is Peak. The Star Allies, because Spider is also from Triple Deluxe, though. Which, Triple Deluxe was also fucking wild. Why are Kirby games so goddamn wild? The only repercussion to see the wildness is you have to play a Kirby game. Triple Deluxe is fucking insane. Not as insane as Robobot, but insane in its own way. Because it's like a weird, in-depth message of greed. Spider's not Triple. The Spider was Triple Deluxe. Serena, is it like Serena or something? Sarita? Taranza. Oh, spider ability. Oh, I thought you meant spider as in spider. Taranza was triple deluxe. You drive around in the background of a dragon, in the back of a dragon and Kirby. You can in the Forgotten Lands. What the fuck is spider power? I don't remember that one. Oh shit. I forgot this existed. No, you're right. No, you're right. Since to return the Dreamland, I want to see the copy. I want to see the copy abilities wiki because I know there's 69 now. There is now 69 copy abilities. I want to see if we can find the entire list because some of them are fucking stupid. I wonder if we would just find the copy abilities wiki. Because it's like the Mega Man list, which used to be my favorite thing, was the list of just every Mega Man master, every robot master from Mega Man. Because there was like 100 of them, and half of them are fire. Yeah, just stop playing movie trailers. I think that's Silk Song, because Hornet is half a spider. Let's see, you got Animal, Archer, Artist. I'm sorry, Animal is dropped by Gaga and Gao Gao? Holy shit. Wrong start, I see. There we go. Now you can see Miller Lite. It's time to mill out. Didn't she graduate a few months ago? Yeah, let's see. Gaga, Archery, Artist, Backdrop. Ball. Balloon, Beam, Beetle, Bell. Bomb, Bubble, Burning, Circus, Cleaning, Copy. 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 Oh, man. If you want to talk about game mechanics that shouldn't exist, the Kirby ability that lets you copy a ability. It lets you scan a monster and copy its ability. Which, if you didn't know, is what Kirby already fucking does. Copy. Cupid. Cupid was in more than one game. Cutter, Doctor, Drill, ESP, which I believe is the NES one. Fighter, Fire, Freeze, Ghost, Hammer, High Jump. Only in Squeak Squad for High Jump is the GOAT. By the way, High Jump is the GOAT. We will get back to High Jump. One of the first things announced for Kirby Air Riders is the High Jump enemy being playable. Except they did it in the Smash Bros. Like announcement style. Because it's Sakurai, so it just looks like a Smash Bros. Unveiling. But it's fucking Starman. Jet. Jelly, I miss Jelly. Laser. Leaf. Magic. Mecha. Which Mecha is not even from... It's from Triple Deluxe, is that? Or does it say... Oh no, Dreamland Deluxe for Mecha. Metal, Mini, Mirror, Missile, Needle, Ninja, Parasol, Plasma, Poison, Ranger, Sand, Smash Bros. Spark, Spear, Spider, Staff, Steel Ball, Stone, Suplex, Sword, Throw, Tornado, UFO, Water, Wheel, Whip, Wing, Wrestler, and Yo-Yo. And Cook, Crash, Festival, Light, Magic, Mike, Paint, and Sleep. And Flare Beam, Grand Hammer, Monster Flame, Snowball, Ultra Sword, Hypernova, and all of the mech modes. Like normal, beam mode, bomb mode, cutter mode, ESP mode, fire mode, ice mode, jet mode, mic mode, parasol mode, spike mode, stone mode, sword mode, and wheel mode. Starwalker's in the game? Just hold on, wait a second. Hold on, you wait right there. This is what was shown in the direct. Imagine no game title. If there was no game title, and this was just in the direct. This is fucking Starman. He's a Starman. I don't know if the Superman meme is in here, where he's just... Yo, who wins? Who wins? Starman a high jump. What'll do is here. Megalore. It's on it's a Reddit post. It's not an actual video. It's a Reddit post. Okay, no, you're disappointed that high jump is not Starman. Knuckle Joe. Imagine if I went back 4 years and released this as a Smash Bros. Teaser and said it was a Smash Bros. Leak. Knuckle Joe. Oh hey, it's the Gurren Lagann thing from Kirby. Oh hey, it's the Gurren Lagann part from Kirby Planet Robobot. Oh hey, it's the rest of the Gurren Lagann part from Kirby Planet Robobot. She's called Saba now. Oh hey, check it out. The bear. Just I'm gonna need this one. I'm gonna need this image. I'm gonna need this as reference for a piece I'm doing. For a painting I'm doing. To hang up as a mural. But I need this as a reference. He's a high jumper. He high jump. He high jump. He's got a Smash Bros. Trophy. Oh fuck yeah. Holy shit. Like, what do we even do? Starman on Instagram? Starman right there? Like, what do we even do? You can't beat him. No one can. He's king of the high jump. Boy, what a roster. Cappy is here. Boy, what a roster. Knuckle Joe, Gooey, Bandana D, What'll do? Starman? Starman's gone pilled. I will be playing Starman. I want to try. So what I've heard about Kirby Air Ride is apparently the original is is like playing a fighting game at high level. Apparently, just to play the original, you have to have like extreme power. You have to have an extreme level of skill to play it, because it was a racing game controlled by a single button. Unfortunately, we had to add a second button. Yeah, you know he was pissed. You know he wants to make you. You know he wants to make you work for it. You know he wants to make you work. Unfortunately, we had to add a second button. They make a soul model earlier. Oh, how flattering. Unless it wasn't flattering, it was another cube with 1,000 teeth. In which case... Do you want to see it so far? I mean, kinda. I wish to see the Soul 3D model. You know, when you offered to show me the 3D model, I assumed it was going to be the start of the Soul 3D model, not the addendum of you worked on it for 2 minutes. This is a circle. You expect too much from me. You said Soul 3D model. You didn't tell me you put a bit. You didn't tell me you only had the down. It's gonna be still a 3D model. Okay, but then how about you make it? Then we could, you know, chuck some bones in it and then do a VR chat stream. Yay! We do a VR chat stream. We throw some bones in it. Chuck a spine on it. Give it a bing, a bang, and a boom. Then what? God damn, this is hurting. I hope that picks up on the microphone. Ooh, that one did. That was my wrist the entire time. All of those. They're just moving my wrist. Ooh. Hoo-ha. Wowza. Man, if only the play button worked. Only that worked. Let me take a small breather to do work on something else real quick. I got a whole bunch of unfinished projects, so we might as well do a little bit of them. I see he worked for a second, but what else I worked? Sorry. Anyway, what can we work on? So I'm recording this one. I don't know if I want to do too much to this. Get this animation window out of here. Fuck off, animation timeline. And the thing is, it looks rough, and I don't know if I'll be able to make it by Friday. Because it hypothetically needs to be done between today and tomorrow. But I really don't want to work on it. Because it doesn't look great. And it's just the thumbnail, basically. Still do gaming laptop research? I do, but before that... I'm eating the art as we speak. It's immaculate. Are you sure? Here, eat the cool Genshin one. That isn't done yet. Maybe this cool OC one. That is pretty much done. Probably just needs to be relit. It's got some lighting issues with the character. And some eyeline issues, but that's another thing. Eh. I don't think that fixed anything. Anyway, where's my Be Right Back stream? You can you're just stupid. You might be just stupid, but also I did shade them a little bit green to match the water a bit closer. Because I forgot that in the previous one I did, that was the same sort of like environment. I just didn't give them any color. They're just entirely gray. You know, oh, it's whatever. There's still this one shot one. I don't know if I'm gonna finish recording this one since I've recorded what is effectively like 5 minutes of it. And also I had no direction for the composition. So there is that. I just really liked this shot of walking away, but this is also my least favorite. My least favorite of morally. Morally, there's a problem here. But before we address the moral issue, I'm going to put up my text and I'm going to be right back. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second. Ugh. I don't feel good. Hello there. Hello there. It is me, your host has returned. A little sick. Not feeling great, but you know, we can finish up the stream here. We got less than an hour, probably. Let's put my headset back on there. There we go. I like wearing my headphones when I stream. I like being able to hear myself completely. What can I say? If you take my advice, we can watch it on now. We outside of it, let's put up the hood with a brief trip again today. Ugh, pain. Anyway. Did I mean to open this? What is that? Oh, it's my cursor. Why is there a bug on the screen? Why is there a mosquito on the screen? Lace wing. It could. I didn't even have any of my windows open and they were still in here. I don't know how it keeps happening. They slip in. The goddamn slipping Jimmy. Now's your chance, don't do. Big shot, yeah. Sorry. Okay, well, I lost my animation window, so I'm moving on. I don't want to do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I need to focus on something else for a little bit. You could be a big shot. Man, I love the prequel show, The Better Call Saul. Yeah, what, you don't like the adult animated cartoon about kids? Slip and Jimmy? Starring somebody? You don't like South Park, but for Jimmy? It's basically a kid. I don't know. It's basically for kids other than the adult joke every 3 years. That's how most of those shows are. That's how fucking Big Mouth is. In all those stupid shows, like Mr. Burcham. I would compare those two. There's some shows that I feel like are way higher bar than Mr. Burcham. Or The New Norm. Which, just for the record, you should never be showing your kids The New Norm. I'm pretty sure it's an indoctrination program. I'm pretty sure The New Norm is sketchy as fuck. You just ain't the same. Wait, Chad, how could we forget Uncle Duck? Chad, wait. We can't forget about Uncle Duck. Come on. Oh, mate, you forget about Uncle Duck. Wait, what'd you say? Did you forget about Uncle Duck? Or Chicago Party Ant? This is the segment of the show called Soul names off every stupid, obscure knowledge he knows again. On top of the many others. Chicago Party Ant. Featuring Scott the Woz. I just gotta make sure my browser window's down before I look this up. Yeah. Or what was that one where it was like Weebles? It looks like Scott the Woz. Paradise PD. And the Park Ranger one. And the other one that was the third one that was like those last, that was like the other, that was like Paradise PD. Because the people who made Paradise PD made 3 of the same show. You know this one. Featuring Scott the Woz. The one that was based off like a Vine or something. Not unlike my favorite adult animated cartoon, The Red Ape Family. Or my second adult favorite animated cartoon, Stoner Cat. Or my third favorite adult animated cartoon, Lazy Lions. And at this point, you're going to be asking, Soul, how many of the NFT cartoons do you remember the name of? And I will say all of them. Lost all my bad show knowledge. I had to regain it a little bit for the NFT boom, which apparently AI is completely fucked over Silicon Valley. Cool. Because apparently they're all realizing that they've all done all this stupid research for nothing. And the economy has crashed over AI. Cool. I mean, that was faster than I expected it to, but I mean, funny. Oh, my AI's gonna eat you, artist. Go die. And the fucking economy crashes. My favorite is Asmongold telling artists they have no purpose in life. He's telling artists to go get a real job. Asmongold, add 2 censors in there. Like how we type names of people we don't like. Telling artists to go get a job. The problem is I don't remember making this sketch, so I don't remember exactly what is what. Is the issue with this. Is I don't remember which line goes where, because I don't remember what it is exactly. I kind of have to reinvent as I go. So, back hurts so much. Mods eat the AI servers. Mods kill them all. Mods, I spilled my juice again. Help, 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 help. I also know it's easy to do exercise. It helps the back pain. The problem is I can't do it right now because I'm fucking streaming. The issue isn't that I know how to absolve back pain temporarily. The issue is that I'm fucking streaming and have to sit at this awful chair at this shitty desk every time I want to do work. I know how to alleviate it. Some back pain for now. Especially when I get off a shift, I have to come here, sit down immediately and start streaming. I don't have a lot of time between then. Did have enough time to fix the nail that I broke, though. Not a fake nail. An actual fingernail. I don't wear fake nails. I'm all natural. Did break. Do you paint your nails? No, I don't. I mean, I just smashed my hand on a thing and the nail broke. I need to drop this line art just so I can focus on what's there. Yeah, I'm a very plain looking individual, I'll be honest. I don't use dyes, I don't use nail polishes, I don't accessorize. I am t-shirt and jeans. With car keys with a dangly thing on it so I know that I have my keys on me when I look down. So I don't have to check my pockets first. I hate jeans. Well, you need them for the working world. So shut up and wear jeans. The world will move on without you. I think about not to wear jeans. Ugh, that's not gonna work. Jeans or dress pants. They're the two options. He's been in jeans. I don't think you've worn dress pants before. I forgot why I never finished this one. I liked the way this one was turning out. I just don't... Maybe it wasn't turning out fast enough. I was putting too much effort into the backgrounds, maybe? Maybe I was putting too much focus on the backgrounds? Nothing I could think of. Weird. Usually don't finish stuff this far and leave it. Leave it at a sketch, leave it at a flat color, and finish it. I don't do 3/4. I don't do 3/4 Chris angle. Also, chat, I have a new shopping list for... I compiled the rest of the plan for the next step of RULZ cosplay. You do the 3/4 Chris angle? We could, since we don't have the animation window, it'd be easier. Yeah, let's just throw one of these in this shot. I need the... It's hard to find the perfect hat to shove like to poke holes into for the horns. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to fabric the horns, or do fabric on the hat of the horns. So it's a conundrum of hit. Look at that astonishing 3/4. Let me just leave them right. Put them right. Yeah, there. Put him right there. And that is where they shall live forever. Chat, it's a detriment. Dustin Elysian memes page has not followed me back. What am I to do? Do you think Tubit made RULZ when we reveal when what he looks like after he told the browser because people would think he's a girl? But you could choose to ignore the prophecy. There's a large margin of people who chose to just skip the prophecy. And I think Tobert didn't decide what he wanted RULZ to be. Because RULZ's, like, cloaked form is way different than... Like, I think there must have been some early concepts of RULZ looking way different. Because again, the RULZ like sprite thing looks like doesn't match. Like the shadow does not match up with the unshadowed version. It is a weird look. It is a weird comparison because it's kind of the same but different enough to like be like looks like it was a design choice that was lost in favor of making it look more like the whatever the fuck its name was from Undertale. I don't know. I don't remember Undertale. I don't care. Do you know what my favorite RPG is? Persona, because I'm an adult. Persona 3 is my favorite RPG because I'm an adult. I like Monster Hunter. And Persona. Welcome in, Migono. I was going on today, but pleasure to see you. We're taking a break from animating for the rest of the stream, probably, because my wrist hurts and it's kind of boring. And I wasn't really making much progress. Kind of boring. So I'm taking a small break to work on this one that I had on the backlog forever. The Void. I'm in Undertale and I can't read. Yeah, I saw fucking X post. X the Everything app post. Where someone posted like, what, you don't like One Shot? Deltarune? Not even Undertale or Amori? And the response was like, you ever tried a real game? was like the #1 response. Something about that tickled me. So you ever played a game that existed beyond Tumblr? I love trans comfort games. Yeah, I just think it's funny, that there are people whose game libraries exclusively consist of that. Like, don't have any triple. I think there's a lot of AAA games that are good. I think there's a few bad eggs that give the whole that ruin the whole thing. That people are saying ruin the whole thing. Look, I'm telling you, pop in a Monster Hunter. We'll talk next week. This guy just got his real game. Like Fallout New Vegas. Go fuck yourself. I spent the first like 10 minutes of the stream when I was talking about bad games, talking about New Vegas. Because you were talking about, it was the getting games stuck in your console, what to do. Because I had one of my 3 copies of New Vegas got stuck in my Xbox, was the conversation. And then I remembered the Fallout show canonizing. Because I like Fallout. But also, as a New Vegas fan, did you know that it's canon that Caesar's Legion wins New Vegas? The Caesar Legion ending is the canon ending of New Vegas. Todd Howard has fucking confirmed Caesar's Legion. The goddamn cavemen. That's like saying the railroad. That's like saying the railroad won Fallout 4. It's like, who gives a shit? The fucking Tuttle Snakes win Fallout 3. But anyway, I was saying Fallout New Vegas is like an old lawnmower. I'm saying is Fallout New Vegas is like an old lawnmower. I will find the image I'm referencing. Hold on. Just share this with myself real quick. Because boy, does Fallout New Vegas never work. And trust me, I've tried. I own 3 copies of this goddamn game. No, maybe 4. I might own 4. I might own 2 digital copies instead of 1. But I know I have the original on 360, the vanilla copy. I had the special edition that's backwards compatible. It's a feature not about you shut your fucking mouth. That shit's the most broken bullshit game I've ever played. I don't know how people defend New Vegas. And that's what makes me hate it more, is it would just be a fine game to me if people did not, if I was not the villain of any conversation regarding Fallout because I didn't like New Vegas because it doesn't fucking work. And it's also that like Bethesda stank when it comes down to like Oblivion era. Like, is that fucking Bethesda stank? I don't like how much the jokes from it are funny. Yeah, the game is like it's like one of those TikTok games, but it just never fucking died because it like got adopted by Reddit. Like the end of Dead Money. End of Dead Money's fucking hilarious. Yeah, this image is what I'm referring to. This is the Fallout New Vegas experience. When I streamed New Vegas that one time, this is the experience. When I did New Vegas streams, this is what it was like trying. Which, by the way, I had to put in a load-bearing file. I had to make my own load-bearing file to get the game to run on Steam. Because, Fallout 3 specifically... Fallout 3 specifically has this nice little feature where it can't run on anything beyond Windows 7. And New Vegas has a similar issue, but it still it has a similar issue, but it can still run. It takes in way more resources than it needs, so if you're running it on anything high spec, if you're letting it use the high specs and not like modifying it to around like a centrifuge, then it doesn't fucking run correctly. Because Fallout 3 just doesn't run if it takes up too many resources. It'll just explode. The New Vegas also takes up too many resources, but it still runs. Which causes all the problems in the game. Because the 360 version is the version that worked the best. Because it's the version that was on the system it was made for. But if you go any higher, then it just sucks up all the power and explodes. It's like the goddamn Hulk when you hit him with another nuke. Just let go. That's the best part too, is that the New Vegas DLCs are canon, because Goodspring has got nuked. Or not Goodspring. Whatever the Fallout 2 city was, got nuked. Where you find the extra nuke from, could be like Blender, which have to if you only used one GPU core. Yeah, it's weird, it doesn't know what to do on new hardware, so it just sucks up everything and explodes. It just superconducts itself to death. That's the reason Fallout 3 doesn't run on anything. So it has to be ran on original hardware, or else it doesn't fucking work. And that's why, when we played New Vegas on stream, I had to add in my own load-bearing file, which was a 3D render of a lizard. Which you could see if you go back to that playthrough. My character's head was a 3D render of a lizard, because I needed the load-bearing file in there. And didn't know what I was doing, so I ended up making the character's head a 3D rig of a lizard. Christ. Yeah, can your computer run Crisis? What's a better justification for that now? Would it be Crisis or would it be Sims? Which one do you think's harder to run? I've had some crazy Sims bugs on desktop. I just never tried to run Crisis on desktop. Mostly because I'm scared. Crisis is terrifying. Crisis is absolutely horrifying. To run, not as a game. Horrifying isn't... It could be horrifyingly mid, but like... I don't know, I've never been able to play it. Because I'm too scared to run it. Yeah. 660k objects running in a file at one time. POV run security breach. Which is the same reason I'm not gonna run security breach on my PlayStation, because I don't want it to fucking explode. It's just like so poorly optimized. Such a good game, Spiritfarer made me cry. But we did Spiritfarer streams. We did a playthrough of Spiritfarer. I don't think we finished the game entirely. I do not think we finished the game. Did we? No, it's because we got like 10 views on like right at the end of the game. We got like 10 views on like 3 streams in a row. It's like, okay, no one wants to see this game. Clearly no one wants to see the end, and I never finished it. Because I assumed we could come back to it. It's down there, though. Certainly not a second model game. Certainly not a 2.0 debut game. It's so good. It was really good. Unfortunately, I was the only one who thought so. Unfortunately, myself and Blister were the only person who thought so. Who thought it was good. Because clearly, no one else wanted it. Tell you what, though. Gwen was one of the earlier art pieces that I did. I was not aware the characters were gonna die. I went in completely blind. Oh boy. The bird situationship, man. Which one was the bird situation? Was that the owl guy? Was the bird situationship, man? I thought there was there multiple birds? Wasn't one of the characters a Nazi? No, it wasn't. No, he wasn't. It was the bird that like was implied to have died in Hiroshima. That's what it was. There's some fucked up origins of the characters. The pro-union lion, and anti-union lion. I have a poster of Gwen on my wall. Gwen was easily my favorite character, and I'm upset they were the first to die. Dude, I'll tell you who my other favorite character was. The fucking snake. Who was a channel joke for like half a year that the snake invented asbestos. Summer. Yeah, so it was Summer Asbestos. Inventor of us. Because the thing is, because her lore was that she was inhaling the lore was that she was a biochemist who died from like man-made disease, kinda. So the running gag was that she was a biochemist that invented asbestos. She died from chemical poisoning. We love Summer. Yeah, we do love Summer. Half the thumbnails I made for fucking Spiritfarer had Summer and Gwen in it. Because they're the two best characters. Lizard. Lizard is Summer Asbestos. gonna say that video is still my least popular video, though. She's an emo on the Discord. Summer asbestos. Did Summer have the lizard voice, or did I give her a different voice? I don't know. That was my first foray into proper stream vocals. Is doing Summer asbestos. Asbestos. Yeah, no, it's still the lowest viewed video. It's still the lowest viewed stream was the last Spiritfarer one. Spiritfarer Farewell Edition, Happy Little Sacrifices. 28 views. In 2 months. 3 months. 28 views in 3 months. Yikes. I love the Hedgehog story movie. Really? I don't remember the Hedgehog. Oh, was it the grandma? I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember her story. I don't remember the grandma. I remember not being able to decide on a voice for her, but I remember also not caring as much as I did Dementia the Hedgehog. Okay, that's mean. But true. Only consume spirit for media through soul. Yeah, so your perspective of the story is very skewed, because I was saying we were sending people to hell. I kept saying we were sending them all to hell. We were sending them all to the Has-Been Hotel. I was being very mean for no reason. Then I was probably upset the streams weren't doing well. No, the boat was the Has-Been Hotel. Was the boat the Has-Been Hotel? I thought... It is, like, not the plot. Well, this is what I was saying. I'm not saying that's what I was saying the plot was. I'm just saying that's what I was saying I was doing. As if we were sending them straight to hell. Because I kept canon the game was purgatory. I kept canon. I didn't try to gaslight the fact the game wasn't taking place in a purgatory type environment. But I did keep saying that the characters were all going to hell. Like a pool, he went to hell. Gwen, Giovanni can screw himself? Yes. That is correct, actually. Yeah, we ended Spiritfarer with all the characters. We had every member of the cast visit the boat. It's just the problem is that we just never got to the end of the game. We never completed. The pool state was still on our boat, I think. Giovanni was still on our boat. That owl fucker was still on our boat. And then Pro Union was on our boat still. Maybe there was someone else I'm missing, but those are who I remember. Giovanni's the #1 enemy on the docs list. Oh yeah, that's right, because that's when we started doing that. the enemy on the cult doc. This is Giovanni. This is like a weird adulterer. Was he incestuous? Maybe that's why we kept saying they were all going to hell. Oh yeah, the Spiritfarer live action movie cast, but all the cast members are anti-woke. I forgot about that. I hate that of the dog woman. She's not as bad, Giovanni. No, Giovanni was objectively the worst character. Elon Musk was the pro-union line. Elon Musk was pro-union line? I thought it was like Adam Sandler or something. Or Ben Shapiro. Was Ben Shapiro the main character? Was Ben Shapiro the cat? I know Shapiro was in the list. So it was like... Beans is the boat. Okay, Beans, Channel Beans is the boat. The small boat. The dinghy boat. Ben Shapiro was the cat. Okay. Ben Shapiro was player 2. I don't... Was Kevin Hart in there? Those are Union Links. I don't know what it is. She was easily the most, like, abstract character. Because she had horns. She was a weird, like... Jeep Grand Cherokee was the big boat. Okay, yeah, I remember that one. Let's see, what? I don't need Morpho Night. I need a Spiritfarer character list. I need a character list here. We didn't have Buck. Buck and Stanley were the 2 characters we were missing. Because we had the mafioso guy. We definitely had the mafioso. Gustav, that was the owl's name. Gustav. Yeah, what the fuck is Astrid? She's like a weird big cat. She is a lynx. Okay, you're right. You're right, Miguno. She is a lynx. Barely a lynx. This is the least lynx-looking lynx I've ever seen. Current Zachary Levi is Stella. Jack Black is the Frog. Jerry Seinfeld is Giovanni. Ava Chris Tyson is Alice. Elon Musk is the Union Lion. Jonathan Banks is Summer Asbestos. And Beans is the boat. God, I forgot about Ava Chris Tyson. Do a little shirt collar poll for that one. Glad we got Zachary Levi in there. Zachary Levi would make this movie, though. You know he would. A little crazy today. I still think my favorite character was Gwen. As much as I like Summer Asbestos, I feel like I was the most, like, the most invested in Gwen. The cat's name was Daffodil? That's adorable. Maybe we would have learned that if we had a player too. Oh, bullshit. You think they cast the main character of the Helldivers movie? John Travolta. Next question. Also, question. Fucking Hades was in Spiritfarer? So it was hell. So it was hell. Hades is a large spiritual owl figure that Stella meets upon delivering her first, fifth, and ninth spirit to the Everdor. They reside in Stella's psyche and can be unfurling their wings before disappearing. Hades with the Ori Owl. Yeah! I forgot we called them the Ori Owl. Their name was fucking Hades. No, this was hell. So this was the Has-Been Hotel. Who the fuck is Susan? Oh, that was Susan. These normal ass names are getting on my nerves. Pretty sure the story is dealing with the losses of past while on your own deathbed. Yeah, it was like a light flashes before your eyes, kind of. Like, it was everyone she knew in her life. Although, I would be kind of upset if I was about to die and Giovanni was the last face I saw. And Giovanni's who I remembered. Like, this is the end for me. God, do you remember that time that fucking asshole made a weird incestuous comment at me? There's a dragon? That's a bird. Buck again. There was a dragon right now. There was a dragon part of Summer Asbestos. Summer Asbestos had a feud with a dragon. That was part of her storyline. She had a feud with a sea snake. Community like that IRL too on his deathbed. Alright, so I found a tier list. It says sobbing uncontrollably tier is just the grandma. Which I really probably should have paid more attention to the grandma, because I don't fucking remember. Why is she top tier? I don't remember. I don't remember the grandma. I cried a lot to a pool and mushroom. I cried a lot here. Wet eyes is Astrid. The little chunky bird. Little fat ass bird. Summer Asbestos, inventor of asbestos. I used crystal magic to heal my asbestos. Yes. Listen. This big nose hyena and Gwen. Sad but bittersweet farewell tier is Giovanni, Gustav, and a third bird. And the doors that way is to this tall ass dog and the mafioso guy. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Stella must have been real fucking lonely to have these people on her deathbed. These people at her funeral. Or at her ghost funeral. She must have been real fucking lonely. Oh, yeah. It's hard to like really get emotional grips of stuff when you're streaming. I'm gonna be honest. It's amazing I felt anything playing Spiritfarer, because streaming really takes the kick out of all that. That's why I watched playthroughs of Deltarune and then played Deltarune on stream. That's why I watched a playthrough of Chapter 4 first. So I could experience the chapter like with the emotional beats, and then I could play it and throw things around and laugh all the time. Still said it was a blind playthrough. It wasn't. This is the joke about how the character... Yeah, look, a lot of the emotional beats go away the second you start giving the character a voice that sounds like this. That sounds like the character. That sounds like Whitey from That sounds like Whitey's sister from 8 Crazy Nights. And you're just doing that the whole time. Oh, Whitey. Yeah, and some are asbestos jokes. I had to pick and choose which character to, like, take the story seriously for, and I chose Summer Asbestos and Gwen. Nobody else. Nobody else got the serious story treatment. Especially for me, who typically doesn't get emotionally invested in games either. I don't know, I really don't feel for a lot of games. There's a couple that stand out, but still. I honestly can just the game maybe so sad. Yeah, I don't know, I just don't get that a lot. There are a couple games where it's like, okay, I'm kind of feeling something. Ori 2 fucking kicked me in the shin. I think that was the hardest I ever got. Was that Ori 2 was like, oh, this is kind of getting a little sad. The ending of Ori 2 specifically. specifically the ending. Because you do a Venom 3-ass montage to the original score of the game. Or to, like, the original score of the first game. You'd have, like, a ghostly montage of all the moments of Ori's life before Ori dies. And, like, not ceremoniously. Like, really unceremoniously. Just put cute characters in front of me and rip them out of my hands. You can't give me woodland characters and then have... You can't give me non-speaking woodland characters and then have them all die, like, really unceremonious real deaths. I just agree with the Fireflies game. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, Panda. Your crazy games. Grave of the Fireflies, 2005. This is a 64% on Just Watch. Is this in... is this in America? Can I watch this in America? Do I need a VPN for this? And how would you expect me to watch this? How do I watch this? My favorite character from an unpopular game only appears in cutscenes and spin-off games. Is it the best movie you will only watch once? It might be. It probably is. It's a Japanese war drama, or I think. Don't quote me on that. It is a kanji spelled out name war drama. It doesn't say where it's from. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it does say Japan. There it is. I was looking for where it said that. It's a Ghibli movie? I'm looking at a live action movie. I'm looking at a... I'm looking at like a... What? Wait, hold on. Is there more than one? Chat help. Oh, we can look at the 1988 version. Oh, see, I'm looking at the 2005 version. It's gonna be like how it's gonna be like how I keep saying I watched Attack on Titan when I only watched the 2 live-action movies. I only watched the 2 Korean live-action movies. What game made me not sad, but I still, like, felt something with it was Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods fucked up my, like, life for a little bit. For, like, a month. My worldview got fucked up by Night in the Woods for, like, a month. Where I was like, am I pointless? I'm like an it didn't make me sad, it gave me an existential crisis. I really like Night in the Woods. It's a weird Tumblr-y-ass game, but... It's a Tumblr-y-ass walking simulator, but still. Oh no, Halo Reach, I think, when I replayed it, like, 10 years after I first played it originally. Maybe. Maybe? I think so. Halo Reach got fucking dire. So maybe I'm thinking of ODST. I don't know, both those games are kind of the dire ones. Which, I mean, ODST is arguably my favorite. Tumblr calls to you. No. Leave me alone! Let me go play Kirby Planet Road, Kirby Lagoon. Let me go play Kirby Login. The Tumblr calls you. Chat, can I show you something? Yeah. There we go. Full screen. Full screen. It's like the Green Goblin mask boat Tumblr. All right, check this shit out. Check out Kirby. Check out the ending. Check out the totally not check out the totally not plagiarism ending of Kirby Planet Robobot. Check out the totally not plagiarism ending. Which, by the way, I fucking love this stupid game. This completely not plagiarized ending. It's completely not... It's not taken from anything. It's completely original, 100%. Do not steal. Giant space drill hand. Giant space drill hand. Big celestial demon body thing. It's not plagiarism. What's it taken from? It's Gurren Lagann. The entire ending sequence. It's just the Gurren Lagann parody. Like, unabashedly. It's unfortunate this is the only other time Stardream appears. Goodbye, Stardream. I miss you, Stardream. We still talk about you, Stardream. Stardream's cool. They should make Stardream a character. I think when they make my designs cooler. Is it because you can't compete with Stardream? I know what that feels like. I can't compete with Stardream either. It is Stardream we're competing against, so... I do notice, though, with that we are beyond 3 hours, and I'm beyond one of them. But we should probably wrap this up here, because I still have half a bang that I need to drink. Look at this, we're 11 over. So with that, I think I'm gonna have to swiftly wrap up here. A bit impromptu, but you know. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you all for coming. It was lovely to see you. Sorry we got to sidetrack, but hey, that's the nature of these streams, isn't it? It's 10 to 11 p.m. Well, it's 1:12 for me. So thank you all for coming. It was lovely to see you. Panda, thank you for your live-action movie recommendation. I will put it on the list next to Death Note on Netflix again. Because I gotta watch Netflix Death Note. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you. Do not forget to like and or subscribe, as it may not help out the algorithm, but it does help out my ego. If you'd like to donate some stuff, please buy Dustin Elysian Tale for me. I don't want to pay for this stupid game again. Get Give Soul money. I'm a business now. I need your money. I'm out $1,200, so I'd like that back a little bit. I'd like to make some of that back. And without further ado, I bid thee adieu. See you Friday. I can donate some debt. I don't want your debt. I have my debt. My debt is so expensive. That's what... What did you buy? One college course that I had to drop, and I had to try to get the credit back by driving fucking 20 miles to an empty parking lot, which they said was the cashier department, but it wasn't. It really wasn't. So I might not get that. I might not see that money back. It might be gone forever. It wasn't transferable credits either. It was 3 credits. Untransferable. And $300 in materials that aren't part of the original payment. It's a terrible time.